Okay, so that's the question that you're asking me now.
Yeah, yeah,
What do
because
you consider a good wingman?
yeah, because like like I was saying, the girls help each other and stuff. Like guys don't do that. Like guys don't. Guys should be
Oh,
getting together.
guys full on cock block each other with the
Yeah.
stupidest shit.
Yep. Yeah. And it's like it's stupid. Like girls will like be nasty to each other and stuff, but at the same time, if they're going out with their girls, they're not. They'll lend each other clothes and makeup, and they will not let their friends go out looking like garbage because they know that's going to bring down their value as well. And to top that off, they'll even make friends with girls in the bathroom at the club, and they'll help each other out there to make each other, even though they're technically in competition or whatever. They're all helping each other out, and guys don't even talk to each other or look at each other or anything. It's just like it's such a different world.
Yeah. Have you ever gone out with guys that weren't not pickup savvy?
Yes, and good experiences and bad experiences. The same as I've gone out with guys who are very pickup aware, and have been the worst to go out with.
Okay, so why?
Oh, so when you go out with the guys who are not savvy, if you go out with someone who's just socially awkward and everything, yeah, it could be bad. And if you go out with, and then but if they don't know anything about pickup and they're just natural, like it's just they're good at being social, that's great. It's great for that environment. And also they're not trying to do pickup stuff. When I've gone out with people who are very pickup aware and are social retards, and so they're talking pickup,
Yeah.
and they're peacocked, but when I say peacock, it's not like they don't stand out in a good way. They stand out like an idiot, and then they're out there targeting people like a shark, and people right away can see you. They're already talking about you in a bad way. Like
They're not socially uh, starting interactions, but they're direct approaching everyone. Like,
absolutely, or they're circling the bar, circling everybody, and just picking like just looks like a predator,
yeah,
and because their social skills aren't there, but they've read a book, you know, and so they think they know everything about it, and then they go in and they grab someone by the shoulder, hey guys, real quick, and they come in from behind and like, and and then they come back to you where you're at, and everybody's staring like, look at that fucking weirdo, and then that weirdo comes back to your group, and you're like, oh shit,
and now you're one of the weirdos.
yeah, by association.
Well, the thing that I see here a lot actually is a lot of guys. Look, man, if only they did. Hey, quick question. But here in the Netherlands, it's a lot of. Hey, I just saw you standing here, and I just want to come and talk to you because I think you look nice. Hi, my name is. And they do it with everyone. And then, and the fun thing is that later, I mean, girls talk.
Yeah. Hey, guys,
And
don't think about that.
yeah, exactly. But girls talk, and then when I'm with, one of the girls that I'm with, you see the guy passing by again, and she turns her shoulder, like because she's trying to hide from the guy.
Right.
So what's going on? Like because I know what's going on. So hey, what's going on? Yeah, well, that guy, he goes over there talking to all the girls and saying exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
And bad news travels fast.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, when you go out to a social situation, a lot of those people are gossiping and talking, just shooting the shit. They're having fun. So yeah, if there's some weirdos, they're going to talk about it and they're going to laugh about it, and that even brings that group closer. Yeah, and a lot of these guys aren't thinking about it. They're thinking it's a one-off interaction. I'm gonna hit on her, and if it blows me out, that's fine. But and then I'm gonna hit on the next one, and like, but they don't understand. Yeah, it is a chain reaction. Everybody's talking. Everybody sees.
Yeah. Yeah, but to come back at what you say, what makes a good wingman? I've been out with pickup guys who were absolutely horrible to be with, and I've been out with just social random guys, my friends that I know from business, who are they're awesome to be with. Like everything is high value about them. They have a big smile on their face. They don't come in predatorial. No, they come in and they bring value with them.
Yeah.
Like they light up the room. We're together. We are shooting the shits with each other. We're not
Right.
looking around and being the predator, you know. Two things that I really, really, really like what they do is they automatically do an accomplishment intro.
Mm.
Like automatically, they don't even know about pickup. But they say, "Hey man, this is Rick. He's a kickboxing teacher, and he does this and he's that, and he used to be an international DJ." And they just throw all these cool shit, you know, like out there, and you see them being passionate about it because I'm their friend, and you see the girls like with twinkling eyes. Okay, so this is gonna be cool, you know. I'm like with the cool club now. So that's what I really like when people do, and I think, man, guys should do that more often.
Absolutely.
Like, and in a passionate way as well, instead of so this is Tom, and he's an international coach, and he helps people improving their lives, and you know.
Because it almost nobody that I've met that's like that they've read a book, or they, you know, you see on the forums, they're all like, they're carrying their backpacks and
I call those guys the Horde.
The Horde. Oh man, yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Like they're easy to spot. They all act the same mannerisms. No social skills. No friends. No girlfriends. It just it's unfortunate because for some reason, again, it's compartmentalized. These girls, they know that like they want to be introduced to a high value person, and they know that the high value person is going to be hanging out with other high value people. So maybe she's interested in you, but you have a wife, and then but she knows that you're going to have some high value friends, and then if you introduce one of your friends as such, she's like, yeah, of course, he's already got the in. It's going to make the game easier for him as well, and the girl's also getting something out of it because she's improving her life. She's upgrading to a new social circle.
Yeah. You know, and but we're laughing about it, and I make fun of these guys. You know, I make sarcastical jokes about it, but to be honest and to be fair, a lot of these guys don't know that there's something better.
Right.
You know, that like they've had such bad examples. Like all the YouTube videos that you watch, I mean, they're all the same.
Yeah.
A group of guys standing on a square, and okay, go there, you know, and they run after these girls like zombies after their prey. You know, that's why I call them the Horde. and that's all they know. And what they do is they chase short-term fun instead of attracting long-term happiness, which comes with having the actual skill. You know, like when we talk about pickup, we know what we talk about. We talk about the skill of pickup, you know, on a higher level that goes way beyond the direct approach things. You know, like we're building a social circle, and you know, improving the lives of others, and you know, it goes so much further. But if you don't know that that's what pickup really is, or that it could be, that, you know, you're chasing the short term the fun, but you're missing out on the long term happiness. You know, the actual growth, the actual value that's out there.
Yeah.
You know, so we have to, man, and that's why I'm so happy with our entire team at 3SR. Like all these professional guys that take game, implement it into their professional lives, but like in all areas of life, and improve. You know, we are constantly improving.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing.
It has to be, yeah.
You know, so for us, game is the game of life. It's not a game to chase women. And we're going away from the original topic, but I think this is really important to share. You know, like, guys, there's so much more out there. If you just open your eyes, I mean, you've tasted what it's like to chase the girls on the streets. Now let's do the real thing.
Yeah.
Let's learn some real social skills. Let's take your life to the next level.
Yeah. You know, and I guess to get back on track, then is like when you go out with people, and a good wing will help you in that mindset. A good wing will, you guys can get together, you guys get pumped pregame, help each other out as far as, because one of your friends might look like garbage, but not because he doesn't know better. Not because he doesn't want to. It's just he doesn't know better.
Yeah.
You can help him with style, and maybe a style tailored to him that's different. Um, and you start getting tips for each other. I know a couple weeks ago, Discovery and Eglena and I were talking. Eglena had mentioned something about like the color of your veins. If depending on whether your veins were blue or green, then that was going to change on whether you should wear warm tones or cool tones, and how which one would look better on you. I thought that was a really cool like little thing. So I was going to look that up and start looking at my wardrobe compared to the tones that might go good with my skin color. And that's just like a little thing, but that's just normal for her to talk about, normal for like that, and that should be normal for you to talk about with your friends. Instead of being like, no, we don't talk about stuff that's gay, man. No, tell
Yeah.
each other, like, dude, you've got a hairy back or hairy neck. We need to clean that shit up. Like, um,
And while you're at it, that scruffy beard of yours, man, I mean, trim it. So
yep,
many guys that like they have like a pluck here and a bit of that there, and like it looks weird.
yeah. It's just unkept, and that says a lot too. A girl will see, if a girl sees that you're not taking care of yourself, like if you don't care enough to take care about yourself, why should she care enough to even give you, the time of day?
Exactly. And a good wingman will tell you. He
Hmm.
will point out, look, you look like shit. Let's go back inside and let's
Yeah,
fix that up.
yeah, and a good friend, quote unquote, good friend won't tell you. A good friend really would tell you, but a lot of friends are like, oh, I can't tell him because he's gonna be upset if I tell him that he needs a mint. He's gonna be upset if I tell him that there's a booger hanging out of his nose. No, you need to tell him there's a booger hanging out of his nose so he's not walking around the whole club like that, and making a fool of himself.
Exactly. And lowering your value.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, and yeah, accomplishment intros. Talk up about the guys that you're hanging out with and about your friends. Um, the more accomplished they are, the more quality they are. You're like, well, you're again, it's you must be high quality as well because you're hanging in that group. Um, and like you had mentioned, people who are not into pickup, but when you're out, you guys are all invested in each other. You're talking to each other. You're making eye contact. You guys, you're there as a group. You guys find each other important. That's, everyone else is going to notice too that, oh wow, they look like they're having fun. They like each other. Instead of the
Yeah.
other groups that you look at, where it's just a whole bunch of people, a whole bunch of guys standing together, but they're not talking to each other. They're looking around. They look like turkeys, like just bobbing around, like, and that's not what you want. One thing that I learned I actually learned it my very first boot camp in LA. Discovery was talking about, there's a concept of ghost and flame, but as far as the flame goes, it's like everyone has a spark, and you can fan it into a flame. You can be exciting. You can be engaging. You can be fun, and if I have a flame and I'm being a flame and I'm fanning it and I'm with you and you're doing the same, and then we're with Discovery and Sebastian Gold and we have a whole bunch of more friends with us, right? All of a sudden our flames combine and now we have built a bonfire. We have the biggest fire in that room. Everybody around us will notice how much we're laughing, how much what that it's going to look like. This is where the party's at. And they say,
Yeah.
like, bring moss to the flame. That absolutely applies there. You'll start getting proximity. Everyone will come to you. You won't even have to go chase and run after people. The girls will come to you. Guys come over too. Guys start complimenting you because they want to be a part of that too. They're not trying to fuck you. They just want to be a part of that. They want to be associated with that high value group because they know that the girls are all talking about it and the girls want to be there too.
Damn right.
And don't be afraid to make a wing too. I think another thing is guys, they don't talk to guys at all. Like there's if you are in a high value group and you're killing it and there's lots of hot girls and everything, most likely the guys are high value too, and they're gonna those are gonna be great connections and great friends to have. You don't have to be mean to anybody when you're out. Be social and be nice to everybody. Make friends everywhere.